Gossip Girl characters as brands. Now, one of my favorite Instagram accounts, Gossip Girl Stills, which, by the way, everyone should follow them. They just post premium content of our favorite girlies and boys. Posted this the other day, and I saw it, and most of them I agreed with. I had two characters that I thought, okay, maybe they didn't pair up, but this is what I think for the most part. Coming in first and very hot is Miss Blair Waldorf, played by Leighton Meester, as a Chanel girly, which is spot on. But as we know in the series, she was very much a Dior girly, toting these gorgeous bags, as she should be. She's very elegant and very, refined. But to me, Blair is definitely a Chanel girly. Like a nice 22, a classic Chanel flap. Love it. Coming in number 2 is Miss Serena Van der Woodsen, of course, played by Blake Lively as a YSL girly, which I thought, you know what? Maybe. Blake was always very understated in the show, Serena, carrying like a mulberry bag, never, too flashy. And if she wasn't a YSL girly, for sure she'd be a Alaïa girly. And it's like a way important designer. If you know, you know. But I could see S wearing all of these pieces. This, for sure, this, and since S has no budget, that's that. Coming in at number 3, Nathaniel Archibald as a Ralph Lauren boy. You know what? This definitely pans out because there is that one episode, I think in season 2, where he's shopping with that girl who was married. She was the wife of a duke or something, and they were at Ralph Lauren. So this very much pairs up, and Nate's always very much like Serena, humble with style, not flashy and whatever. But Chuck Bass, of course, he's a Loro Piana boy. Of course. Now, Ed Westwick was always rocking a suit in the series, of course. Now, he's the businessman. He's taking over for Bart, running the hotels. But, in his off time, he's definitely wearing, a $5,000 trench coat, $2,000 shoes, boat shoes, and this works. And Loro Piana has had a huge, surge in popularity, of course, given social media's massive, platform. But Chuck was there before everyone else was. Coming in next is Georgina Sparks, the Prada girly. Yes, she was always wearing black, very much in the, Georgina orbit of what she definitely would wear. And I think Michelle, too, is very chic, so she'd definitely be a Prada girly. Coming in next is Miss Jennifer Tallulah Humphrey as a Vivienne Westwood girly. Now, some may say yes, but I think, given 2024, she's evolved, she's modernized. So in my not so humble opinion, this is what Jenny would be wearing today. For sure, Jenny would be a Celine girly. She loves her black, and I can definitely see her rocking down the streets of Manhattan. Actually, she did leave Manhattan at the end, but she does work for Blair now. Jade for Waldorf Designs, remember that? Jenny would definitely be wearing this, for sure. I was first gonna say she'd be a Balenciaga girly, but given the fact that, we don't F with them anymore, no. It's for sure Celine. No notes. Lily Van der Woodsen / Humphrey would definitely be an Hermes girly. She always carried a beautiful Kelly, a Birkin, even right off the bat in the pilot episode when the show didn't even have that big of a budget. But I do think those bags were Kelly Rutherford, so yes. Kelly Rutherford, Lily, and Hermes girly. Daniel Humphrey, a Levi's boy, I guess. Or he'd be a Loro Piana boy now that he's very successful and Rufus has Lily's money. But they got divorced, so I guess Levi's is right. And coming in last, but never the least. Now, Vanessa would never F with Sheen, because she's a sustainable girly, and she's all about, saving the earth and the planet and, advocating for eels in Brooklyn. You remember that episode where she and Chuck, advocate to save a hotel with eels? Something like that. But no. Vanessa Abrams would be a Christopher John Rogers girly. I can very much see Vanessa rocking the streets of New York in this number, and she supports designers who are actually talented and legitimate, in their craft. So I don't think Vanessa would, F with Sheen. She'd be Christopher John Rogers girly. And that's it. Those are my picks.